Folks, Jumbo here.
G'day folks, Jumbo here. Well, I'm pissed off. I'm really pissed off. Sorry, I'm not my jovial self. I am. I get sick to death of technology. Whatever happened to the Jetsons or Back to the Future? You know, it's supposed to be cool by now. And no, just internet bullshit. We haven't invented anything in this century, just internet products. To keep people fucking spending money on with Google. The reason everything is so hard is because the longer you spend online, the more they can say to the advertisers, oh, you know, you've got more of an audience. This is why they make everything so fucking hard. Today, I just wanted to buy phone credit. The simplest thing to do, buy phone credit for my phone. Okay, so I choose the $13 thing and it tells me how many gigs are. I didn't even know what that means. You know, like when they're talking about water, they say, oh, 10 Olympic swimming pools. We can understand that. So why don't they say, oh, 100 hours talk time and 15 home and aways? You know, then we'd know. Oh, no, they've got to make it hard. So I get through to the section where I've got to prove I'm not a robot. What the fuck is that about? You know, this just pisses me off. If some robot wants to buy me phone credit, I don't have a fucking problem with that. I don't want your help. I'm on the bones of my ass. I could do with some free credit. For fuck's sake. You know, corporate America shits me. Now, you know, so I get through this section finally, and then the next section. And I've got to type in fucking words in here, and it doesn't work. And so all this red writing comes up. Oh, you're a dickhead, you don't know what you're doing, or whatever it says. Oh. So I have to go through to the help centre. Now I see the profile. It's Olive, a lovely white lady, and I think surely she'll know what's going on, how I can do this. It's a fucking robot. So now I'm talking to a robot about proving that I'm not a robot that wants to buy me phone credit. You can't make this fucking shit up. Welcome to this century. You know, so and these robots don't understand us. You know, that's a myth. They only pick up keywords, you know, much like the old Vietnamese lady at the French bakery. You know, only keywords. Lovely lady, but by the way, the French invaded Vietnam, which is why they got the bakeries. But anyway, back to the story. So, all right, I'm dealing with all that. Then I finally get through to a human being. I'm wondering what their definition of that is. Of course, it's one of these exotic motherfuckers that no one can understand, you know, pretending his name is Dave. So, it's impossible. All the third world countries where they can pick people to answer the phones, they pick these countries, but we can't understand them. If they want to employ Indians, why not employ the American Indians with the feathers in the hat? I've never had a problem understanding any of those in the cowboy and western movies. You know, problem solved. Ugh. So after I've talked to Dave and 5 of his mates, finally I realise that I'm getting nowhere and my language is starting to get, well, let's say, not very politically correct. And then it dawned on me, I can drive to the servo, buy a voucher and get rid of all this. So I told them all to get fucked. You know, I mean, what else can you do? You drive to the servo, I drive in, there's another one. Oh, hello, Claire. Fuck it, hell. I'm sick to death of the whole fucking thing. Hey? I want to go back to prior to the internet when people weren't crazy, weren't voting for one nation, and when you ring up, you could actually get a human being or someone that speaks the language you speak. For fuck's sake. All right, I'm going to go have a cone and sedate myself. We'll see you soon.